Hello, welcome to Tricky IELTS. I'm sure you will be fine. In this video, I'll share 7 amazing tricks which will enable you to get 7 band in IELTS writing in one go. It's your duty to stay here and watch this video till the end in order to improve your writing score. Work on the highlighted areas for the sake of higher band. In the end of this video, you will face no problem in IELTS writing module. It has shown that mostly students get less band in IELTS writing module due to various reasons. So in this video, I'll explain all the reasons and I'll give you the solution. So stay here and watch this video till the end. The first point which I'm going to share with you is improve your sentence structure and lexical resources. If you want to get more than 7 band, you have to improve and you have to work on these two areas. You have to work on your sentence structure and you have to improve your lexical resources. Why you have to improve these two areas? The reason is that it has proven that grammar and lexical resources hold 50% marks. So improvement in these two areas will surely enhance your band score. Keep in mind, lexical resources hold 25% marks and grammar means also hold 25% marks. So overall means if you want to secure 7 band, so means your 50% marks you can get with the help of these two areas. So how you will improve these two areas? For that, you have to means work on your grammar. So in grammar, you have to learn simple sentence, compound sentence, and complex sentences, passive sentences, and conditional sentences. So means you must have to write various sentence structure in your IELTS writing. And lexical resources, you have to learn various words. Means there are maximum 10 to 15 topics. You have to learn at least 10 words relevant to each topic, and you have to use that word in your own sentences before means the real exam. And you have to means learn collocation, because collocation will also enhance your means score, and it will help you to secure 7 band. How means these two areas will help you? For example, if you score 9 band in grammar and if you score 9 band in lexical resources, and in the rest 2 areas means task achievement and coherence and cohesion, you only scored 5 there. So still you will be able to secure 7 band. Mostly students, they mostly you can say focus on task achievement and coherence and cohesion. But as a non-native speaker, you people will face problem. Means if you work too much on these two areas like task achievement and cohesion, still you will face problem. But if you work means on grammar and lexical resources, so these two areas are easy as compared to task achievement and cohesion, and it will take less time. So if you improve means these two areas, you will easily get 7 band in IELTS writing. The second point which I'm going to share with you, what you will have to do, you have to understand the question. How you will understand the question? It is more than essential to understand the question well, which will help you to write in a fluent manner. Therefore, make it sure that you understand exactly what the question is asking you to do. Mostly students, they do one mistake, that whenever they get papers, so they just start writing. So you should not do that. You have to means make planning. At least plan your essay. Means whatever you are writing, you should plan. If you just plan for 2-3 minutes or even 5 minutes, it will not you can say waste your time. With the help of planning, you will be able to write means in a fluent manner, because when you have ideas, you can write easily. But when you are running short of ideas, you will face problem, and during, or you can say in the middle of your writing task 2, you will just think and you will just stop again and again, because you will have no ideas. You will just think that what I'll write just. So the better way means to overcome this issue, you have to means understand the question well and try to write at least 4 to 5 words atop means the question paper, that I will just use these words when I'll start writing. So during writing, you will not forget those words. The third point which I'm going to share with you is outline. Before you start writing, you should make an outline. Students sometimes argue that because it is a timed test, they should not spend precious minutes making an outline. This is simply not true. An outline will save your time by keeping you focused as you write, so you do not deviate from the topic. An outline will also help you organize your ideas and put them in the best order before you start writing. Most importantly, having a good outline means you can focus on the language you are using, means like vocabulary and sentence structure, rather than the ideas you will present. So means when you will just make outline, it will also keep you on track, means you will not be distracted, because mostly if you have no outline, you cannot focus on the main topic. write the strongest body paragraph first. I'll suggest you that means whenever you are writing and you made plans, so you should just write the paragraph first. You have command or you think that yeah, my this area is means the strongest. So when organizing the opinion essay during the outline stage, determine the order in which you will present your ideas. Your strongest body paragraph should come first, which will more than impress your readers. For example, when the examiner is reading and you have present your first means body paragraph in a better way, so keep in mind that first impression is the last impression, so means you will get a good band. If you have 3 body paragraph, put the best one first, followed by the weakest one in the middle, and lastly the second strongest. This way your reader will leave your essay with a good impression. Keep it simple, your ideas. Means it is important to remember that IELTS writing tasks are not testing how well you know the subject or how smart you are. They assess your ability to present your ideas clearly and cohesively in English. Therefore, it is important to structure paragraphs and sentences so that they present one idea per sentence and one controlling idea per paragraph. Support your argument with evidence, an example or explanation. Then conclude your paragraph by linking the support to your thesis. Now, what does that mean? It means that mostly students, they just commit one mistake, that they just discuss 2 ideas in one paragraph. So you should not do that. You have to discuss one main idea in one paragraph. If you do so, you will surely get higher band. Try to present one idea and give relevant example. Then you'll face no problem and you will surely get higher band. Focus on language, not length. IELTS writing doesn't need to be long, although you do need to aim for the required word count. Task 2 essay need only have 2 strong body paragraphs, although 3 is certainly a plus if you can manage it. Your score points mean for using complex sentence structures and strong vocabulary accurately and naturally, rather than worrying about the length of your essay. Take the time to include interesting vocabulary and avoid repeating words. As you prepare for the IELTS exam, you should be working to build your vocabulary for a variety of topics. In addition, you may want to group synonyms or related words together on flashcards. This will help you to think of synonyms to use while writing. Also, make sure that you are familiar and comfortable with using cohesive words and phrases naturally. Again, avoid repeating some cohesive devices. You will impress the reader by presenting clear, concise and cohesive arguments. So this should be your focus while writing. Keep in mind that whenever you want to present your ideas, you should write that in a simple way. But keep in mind, whenever you are writing, that mostly students, they just only focus on word count, that if I just write 400 words or 350 words, I'll just get 7 band. That's not true. Keep in mind that if you want to write more words, it is better to write 300 words but with variety. Means do not write wordy sentences. Try to write concise sentences. Means try to construct sentences in a concise manner, which will surely enhance your band. Means try to use word and do not repeat any word more than 2 times. If you do so, you will lose marks. So try to work on this area in advance. So means you should not repeat any word. As I mentioned earlier, that try to learn words relevant to each topic. There are maximum 10 to 15 topics in IELTS writing, so for each topic you should learn 10 to 15 words, which will surely help you in the real exam, even in the speaking as well as in the writing. So try to work on this area. The last point which I'm going to share with you is proofread. This can be a challenging part-time test, but it is essential to reserve a couple of minutes after each writing task to proofread. You should look for small mistakes in spelling and grammar. This is not the time to decide that your argument is not effective and you write a new paragraph. Keep in mind, whenever you complete your writing task, it's your duty to double check your writing task for grammar and spelling mistakes. If you don't do that, there are chances that you have written or you have presented a wrong sentence, or you have just written a spelling wrong. So if you didn't correct that, you may lose marks. So these are the 7 areas. If you work on these areas, this is my guarantee that you will get more than 7 band in IELTS writing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.